Yep, now it's working. Woo.
Oh my goodness.
So yeah, we were recording the whole time with no audio.
Oh my
so
goodness.
We're just gonna like backstep everything we were just talking about. And we'll probably have to just go and edit all that stuff out. So
here, hold on. Maybe I could even.
No, you could.
No,
what you could do is you can go into the edit, and I think you can just spice
all right,
it out.
perfect. That's what we'll do. Anyway, so welcome to the cast, you guys. Again, today we're going to be talking about some of the new stuff that I've been doing for like a little patch in Circus Interstellar. This is not a big patch; it's just a little one that has some cool new stuff to it. We've been doing fixes and stuff.
Yeah, we've been doing some hot fixes. Like as far as like patching like big stuff, there's not really any of that going on. Just like small little fixes of bugs and adding a couple new things in. Like we added a bunch of he added a bunch of new cheat codes or cheat codes. It's more like modifiers.
Yeah, they're like game modifiers. Some of them are straight up cheats, but you know, it's like I may have to rename that menu system. I don't know, but
yeah, because people are getting confused. They're like
cheats. These make the game hard, or a lot of these make the game harder, and it's like, well, yeah, because they're meant for like. You can either make the game more challenging or you can make it easier and stuff. So, we're adding those. The new cabinet art is, we just got word on, so we're building it, for those of you who don't know, we're building a Circus Interstellar arcade cabinet right now. And I got all the cabinets done, as in the mini PC inside. It's all ready. It boots up straight to big box. And it's all set up for Circus Interstellar. But the art, the only thing we have right now is the marquee up top, and it came out really good.
Yeah, that looks great.
Yeah, I shared a video about that. I think I one of our shorts.
It was a short.
So if you want to check that out, you can. And so the new art, we got an update on it, and it just shipped yesterday, and so it should be in. They said by Thursday. And so
as you know. As we all know, shipping can be a little unreliable sometimes. So, at the very least, it shouldn't take more than like a week and a half, maybe.
Yeah,
that's shooting high. And we also figured out how to live stream from our arcade cabinet. I did it yesterday, and it was really really cool.
It's awesome. Like it works so well too.
It's almost flawless.
It just was flowing. Got two cameras, one looking at us and one looking at the board, and it looks great. Matt just put together the bezel.
Yeah, well,
want to tell him about that?
Yeah, it's the border for the live stream now is the bezel of our arcade cabinet, the one that's coming in, and it looks really cool. It's it basically now we gotta repeat everything we were saying earlier, so it's kind of hard to remember. Basically, it shows like how to play around the bezel. You guys have seen some of those where it shows you how to play.
Yeah, a lot of old arcade games just do it.
That way when you hop in, you don't have to go through the tutorial. You could just look at the bezel and then see how you're supposed to play.
Yeah, I think that'll be a lot more approachable because then people that are just coming into the game, like at the convention, we're going to have it set on free play mode so people can just like walk up and leave whenever they want and it won't affect the game. And so some people's first experience is just going to be like they just jump in and they're on level or chapter 4. And so they need to know how to play the game right away. So Matt made the bezel where it tells you all the clowns and it tells you some of the other objects like cotton candy and stuff and what they do, and tells you how to control the game. So like that'll be really cool when we get it all going.
Yeah, and I took that bezel though, and that is the new border for our live streams from the arcade cabinet.
We're gonna do a lot of playing on that. Might even jump on it tonight. You want?
I was thinking about it, but it all depends because our dad is probably gonna come over today, so it just depends on what happens.
Yeah. We'll get him on stream.
That would be fun. I don't think he'd want to do that.
Yeah, we'll put his like face right on the camera.
Yeah, he'll be the center of the camera, and he'll hate us.
Awesome. So okay, we got kind of we were muted for those of you just joining. We were muted.
We're having to pick
earlier
up from.
So yeah, we gotta remember what we said earlier.
Yeah, about 10 minutes ago or whatever.
Yeah.
We gotta like repeat everything because we were muted.
Yeah, but so now that we got a couple people here, would you like to show?
Let's wait a little longer.
Okay, that's fine. We got a couple more things to show you guys. We got we made a manual for the game.
You need to talk about the cheat codes again because you were muted.
Okay, so some of the new things we're adding in with this little patch that's coming up to Circus Interstellar. It's a little patch, so it's like I may make a big announcement, but it's more like it fixes some bugs. It adds a couple new things, like I went and I readjusted all of the cheat menu I added new cheat codes. Some of the new cheat codes are stuff like clowns have more HP, players die in one hit.
Kind of like modifiers.
Yeah, they're modifiers for the most part to make it a little bit sometimes harder, sometimes easier, and you can mix and match them. And so there's some cool ones in there, and I'm making it a little bit more readable and easier. So like when you have them, when the cheats are locked, they're grayed out like they were before, but now they tell you how to unlock the cheat. Yeah, and that's a little bit more approachable.
Before you had to kind of investigate a little bit. You had to be like, well, what is the name of the achievement? What does the picture look like? And you just kind of sometimes have to just guess. But
exactly.
Now you do not need to guess. It just tells you right there.
Yeah, you don't need a wiki now. You can just go straight into the game and you can just play it and figure it out. And it's pretty cool because now it adds more of like a treasure hunting, in a way. And I don't know why I didn't think about this before. I think I was trying to get this game out and there was so much pressure that it was one of those oversights. But I'm gonna correct it in this one, and I'm not gonna tell you what it is yet, but I'm gonna add a little bit of a surprise on that final boss of the game. So
it's
I think
cool.
You guys are gonna like it.
It was something we were gonna add into Super, and when we were working on this final, I don't even know if it's gonna be a final. If we got all the bugs out, it'll be.
I thought the last one was gonna be a final patch, but
it might. It might be the final hot fix. We'll see. But either way, we decided when we were working on it that we wanted to go ahead and just add it into this version, and then we'll just soup it up when it comes to Super. Yeah,
exactly. I mean, we're already like in Super. It's gonna be like all the bosses are revamped and they all have special moves and stuff and abilities and all that. So it will feel way different when we get to that. So that's why we were like, well, then why not just go bring a little bit of that into what we're doing right now.
It makes the end when you go to fight that last boss, it's gonna make it so much cooler.
Yeah,
when you beat him,
it's gonna be awesome.
So you'll just have to see what we're adding. We'll let you guys know when we release this this patch.
Absolutely.
But yeah, and there was another thing I was gonna mention.
Sure.
Yeah, I just can't remember what the hell it was now. It was.
I like your new hat.
Oh yes! So first off, shout out to Nick's. I don't know if you can see that. I bought Nick's hat. So, where is it? There we go.
Showing some love.
Nick's. So shout out.
Hey,
to
what's
Nick's,
up, Brad?
And Nick's.
Nice hat.
It has Nick's has just started releasing some what's it called, merchandise.
He's got his merchandise page up and everything, and
so go check that out. He's a great guy, and he helped us out with getting our game out there, and helped us with this whole process. So definitely show that guy some love. He's awesome.
Yeah, he's wicked. Let me see.
I don't remember what the hell I was.
You just beat him. You don't remember?
I don't remember what I was going to say, but that wasn't it. But
that's right, because let's see. Pop Brad says, I just beat him in Phoenix 1982 Atari game.
Oh, cool. Which one's that? The 1982 Atari game. Is it
Phoenix?
Yeah, I've never played Phoenix either. Is it? What kind of game is it? Is it shooter or fighter or what? I guess Stephan's looking it up right now. Well, if you're gonna look it up, you gotta pull it up on the stream.
Right.
Yeah. Can't make it boring for them while you type.
Phoenix. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, so go ahead and pull it up. It's on scene. You gotta click scene.
Scene. Perfect. Okay. So
it
Phoenix, Atari.
shmup. You mean like it's like a beat 'em up or shoot 'em up? Do you mean shoot 'em up?
Oh, I
Yeah,
think I've
it
actually
looks like
seen
a
this game.
Shoot 'em up.
Yeah, I think I've seen this game before.
Hey, what's up, Hex 80?
Yeah, that looks familiar. That looks like something.
That's neat. Is that like?
It looks like it's like
Galaga?
Galaga.
Is it Galaga? Yeah, I can't remember which one it was that this reminds me of.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, it's even doing that kind of Space Invaders thing when the music's getting faster.
Which, by the way, I found a cool game on the wait, what does it say? With the mothership at the end of each round. That's cool.
Let me quickly switch back to
camera only.
There we go.
I found a cool game earlier when I was just flipping through the list of arcade games that we got in that cab, and I found this really cool one called what was it called? It was that.
I don't remember the name of it. Are you talking about the one where it's
the
like
one that
four
had that
screens
crazy screen?
and like
Not Xenophobia, but
That was
the
a cool
other
game.
one. Xenophobia was actually a cool game, but no, it's this game where you've got basically your map is up top, and then you've got 2 screens for each player, and it's kind of like
I think
you take a shoot 'em up and you mix it with those dungeon crawl games. You know, the ones where like you move forward and like it's like a 3D dungeon and you move forward and you could turn, and you know, that kind of thing. And it's like a maze. So it's a game like that. Yes, that's it. Zybots. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
that game is so cool, dude. I added it to my favorites immediately. I never even heard of it, and
it was really cool.
It was so cool. I was like, why is there no more games like this one? It was just so neat.
Well,
there might be games like that. I don't know, but
we gotta have the indies now. They gotta come back.
Yeah, they gotta go make.
Yeah.
We gotta go make that game again.
Hey, do you want to talk about?
Thanks, Brad.
Do you want to talk about that?
Stuff we just he says, "Yo, guys, need to make more of them." Yeah, I know.
Yeah, we do.
I know. That'd be awesome. We got a bunch of games lined up already, though, so we gotta get them out of the way first. But I would love to make a game like that.
Me
it was
too. That'd be awesome.
Neat.
You want to talk about the Unreal thing we just learned? It's kind of
old. Yeah.
It's older news. It's like 8 months apparently.
Oh,
but,
wow, is that old? I didn't know it was 8 months old.
Well, I just learned about it today because I went to go. Like I was helping Matt get Rocket League on his computer, which I guess that's not going to happen tonight. But
it might. It's updating,
maybe. But I was working on getting trying to get Rocket League working like installed on his computer through the Epic Games launcher, and was super disappointed to learn that they took down every. Not only did they shut down the online service, but they removed from every digital storefront out there, from GOG to Steam to Epic Game Store. They removed every single Unreal game and Unreal Tournament game.
Yeah,
and
not
I was
even
like,
the new one, just every single, including just Unreal. I was
so pissed.
I was so blown away. Yeah, we loved Unreal.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. Why would you take down the game too that your studio is like most known for? You know,
Yeah,
it's
it
like,
was
yeah,
like
there's
their flagship
Fortnite
game.
now, but it's like, yeah, I mean,
Forever,
their freaking
before
engine is called
Fortnite.
Unreal. Why would you take? That doesn't make any sense to me.
Was an OG FPS. Yeah, Unreal really was an OG FPS. It was amazing.
Yeah, it made absolutely no sense. I was thoroughly upset because I'm like, you know, like it's like these guys, it's like these big AAA guys want to destroy video
all
game
the trust
history
with their
like
and
too.
all the trust with their
That
fans.
too.
I don't
It doesn't
get
make any sense. It's like I get that Fortnite, you know, like I have no hate for Fortnite.
I really
actually
like
think it's a
Fortnite.
pretty good game. I really like it, but it's not my kind of game. But I hate that this game, this cash cow for Epic, is, you know, that they're just gonna abandon every other game. They don't give a crap about them because
It doesn't make as much
it's not
money as
making them
Fortnite.
billions of dollars like Fortnite. And I'm like,
yeah,
what
it's really disheartening, you know, because
Yeah.
I
breaks trust.
I
for
love those
the
games.
entire
So. The speed, what does it say? The speed in Unreal was a big.
You can read it
I
over
can't
here,
read it
by
over
the
here
way.
very well.
It's
Okay.
easier to read over here.
It was a big step up back in the day. It was very smooth. Yeah, I know. Yeah,
Yeah.
It was right alongside Quake. You know.
Yeah, Quake 3 Arena. Yeah.
And was it Arena?
It was
Is that
Arena.
when it came out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because Arena and it's crazy. Those games actually released almost on the same day, if not the same day. I think it was like
Yeah.
almost the same day they released.
I remember they had
and,
heavy competition. And,
Yeah.
Unreal beat
because Unreal had bots.
Game. Yeah, because
Unreal
had
had
matches.
bots, and like there was a couple things, but
yeah, I love me some Castlevania.
Hey, Castlevania's great.
Or Castle Wolfenstein, Castlevania.
Oh,
Castle Wolfenstein.
I read it too. I read Wolfenstein, but then I said Castlevania.
Yeah, Castlevania, Castle Wolfenstein is great. But yeah, you know, Unreal Tournament was way smoother and awesome. But anyway, though, that's just a little thing that was kind of upsetting when we just were reading about it.
So do you guys know that you have to pay? You might have to pay monthly fee for Twitter. I think that's for the pro users. Yeah. Honestly, if they go pay to use service, I'm
not using
done.
It anymore.
I'm done with Twitter. Yeah. I already am on the borderline with those guys.
What's the one that's coming up? That's it's like Twitter, but it's not nearly as popular right now because it's brand new.
You're talking about Mastodon.
Mastodon.
Yeah.
We'll just swap over to Mastodon if we have to.
I mean, I went on Mastodon,
but nobody's there.
There's no one.
There's nobody there.
Like it's like a ghost town when I went there, and I was like, how is this gonna take over for Twitter? Like,
well, see, it looked like it was a really fun platform to use, but just without any support. And so, hopefully, if they make it like a monthly fee for just regular Twitter users, maybe everybody will jump ship and go over to Mastodon or something.
That'd be nice.
That'd be cool, because we are not going to pay monthly to use a social media service that we already
barely helping us at all. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, I see the value,
and I see that
us. And I see that it has, but
you have to.
Yeah, it's hard to get like noticed on stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not, no slight against, I don't want to pick on other games or anything, but I have seen games on there that look worse than mine, and because they just do better job at
advertising,
at getting out there. Good on them. It's just
awesome,
like
but
I'm kind of like, I don't know, like it's kind of hard to get noticed,
and so like, why would I pay monthly for that? But but then sometimes it does get you out there, like Sheeplad. But I'm pretty sure the guy for Sheeplad is going to other places too.
I saw him on Reddit the other day.
Like Reddit and stuff, and he's using that many different outlets to get the name out.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I would
start using Reddit more and stuff.
Yeah.
Reddit can be good if you can just like.
She thinks it says everyone.
Well, if it's everyone, I'm gone off of that. But we'll see. Yeah. Hopefully, cross fingers that it's not. That Elon doesn't want to completely tank the
Musk
platform.
Man doesn't want to screw up the platform more than he
already has.
But by calling it X, which is the dumbest thing ever.
What a bad name change.
What were you saying about Reddit though?
I think first I want to wrap up. Like with the Unreal and everything, I'm like, I don't get why they would make this move. Like, why would you take the platform that everything kind of came from, that made your company big, and
it's not like they're competing. It's not like they're competing with Unreal,
I mean,
look at how popular Fortnite is. Like, and it makes them a bunch of money. There's no competition.
Yeah, what's a little bit of extra cash from like an old game that they love, and I get that they have to take down the online services. I totally understand. It wouldn't have mattered anyway. The community has their own servers. Who needs? We don't really need the public servers. They were nice, but we don't need them. And the game has single player. I don't even play online half the time. I jump on with bots, and that's perfectly fine for me. I don't need to play online. So I don't understand why they needed to remove it. From
really bizarre choice.
It's bizarre. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, no.
But anyway, I just hope that they do something. Maybe they'll do like a remaster or something.
Maybe people will get so mad that they'll just they'll end up having to go back and restore all the games. Well, we'll see.
It's funny though, these guys all talk about like anti-piracy and stuff, and then they do stuff like this that it's like
makes people want to do that.
Yeah, like, it makes you go like, okay, well then I'm going to support the guy who's going to preserve game history. I don't care that he's stealing it. Like, this is the only way that we're going to preserve these old games that we love so much. And that's kind of
it's kind of shitty. Yeah, because it's like nobody wants. Well, a lot of people who are honest
Yeah,
don't really want to support,
I don't
like,
want
stealing
to support
and
piracy,
shit, but like,
you
but
know,
it's like if they're gonna make moves like that, it's gonna make people want to do that stuff.
Yeah.
So it's just weird to me that they would do it. I
don't get it.
don't know. It's weird. But anyway, though,
that's enough of that one. You want to show
now that we got some people in the chat, we'll go ahead and show off what we did.
Okay.
Now, do not show this just because we don't want the code getting used.
Oh, good point. Well, I can always cover it up right quick. But,
yeah, sure.
So, there's these things that first off, let's show these. So we got the new booklets made for Circus Interstellar. Let me get. I got bad lighting here. Let me quickly close this blind here.
Well, if there's no way to play legally, well, what can you do? Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Because it's like most, there's a lot of people who are gonna like me. Maybe in the past I used to, like, when I was like in school, I would pirate games and stuff, right? And then I hit a point where it started to feel really shitty, and then I was like, forget this, I'm not doing this anymore. So now I do not do that at all. Mm-hmm. And so if I can't get it legally, then like I'm just screwed. I can't play it.
Yeah.
And I just have to rely on my physical copies.
Yeah. I wish I
got
bought.
some.
Yeah, but I wish I had bought Unreal 1 and 2.
I'm
kept
just
putting it off because I was like, I could buy them any day. Like when I have extra money to spend and I see it on sale, I'll pick it up. I never saw this coming. This is, to me, I don't want to go back on the topic so much, but to me, it really feels like if ID Software was to go, we're taking all of Doom, we're taking all of Hexen, Quake, we're taking Wolfenstein, all of it off the storefront.
And it's all about that. I don't know, what is...
New Doom or something.
Yeah,
or New Wolfenstein. It's like, it makes just about as much sense as that. And that makes no sense at all. I don't know. But yeah.
So anyway, back to
all right. So you guys have seen the physical copy of Circus Interstellar. Oh, hold on, the light's on it. There we go. You guys have seen this, and the back and everything. Prepare to pie. But then we just got the booklets done, and so these were really fun to make. They're a little rough around the edges because it's first time doing it, but I think they came out really good.
I did want to go over
kind of clean it up a little bit, right?
What? No, I was gonna say I wanted to go over read some of the stuff.
Oh yeah, sure. But so I spent so when I went over to the printer place, Mail Copies and More, they're really cool. When I went over there and started printing this off, it was like 4 o'clock. When I got done, it was an hour past close. They let me stay all the way up to a point where they had put away the registers and were gonna leave, and they let me stay all up to. So they were really cool. And I needed it because it took forever to cut these because I was trying to be like as precise as I could. I've never really done this, never made a booklet before and everything. And it was a lot harder than I thought it would be to cut it ourselves.
Well,
I think next time we'll go to professionals.
Their cutter was
kind of
had
garbage.
The problem where like you would go to cut something, and sometimes it would cut it perfectly, and then sometimes you go to cut it and it would start to fold up on one side.
Well, the
and
blade
it would
too
mess up the cut.
The blade was not exactly tight, so it was like a little bit loose, so it kept on going inwards. Yeah. So I had to pry it out and then slowly go down. And it was a pain because there was 100-something pages to deal with. But they came out really good.
Yeah, it looks great.
Here, we gotta show them on camera.
Yeah, I am. So
show the front and back real quick.
So here's the front, and then the back. And
here,
it says,
a little closer because they can't see it very well on the camera.
Chair back, so that way I can squeeze in here.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so here's the front. You already saw this a bunch. Here's the back. It says video games of a twisted nature, and down bottom it says check the latest on the two-headed giant at Ettincast.com, and we got a little Infamature logo there and stuff. And then on the inside you have just so you know, a lot of this I'm about to go over the whole thing, just so you guys know, so you're ready. We got a photosensitive
Watch
warning.
out! If you play our game, you will absorb it into your body.
So I'm not going to read the entire warning. You guys have seen those before. It's basically just reads exactly the same as some of our games. We straight up just copied it off of the game. So table of contents over here. On the side, you got a little cosmonaut that's running away from a bunch of clowns. God, that light is really hard to see stuff with. Let's go ahead and shut that light off for now.
Oh, it's gonna. Sure. Yeah, it's gonna.
Oh,
really
that's
dark
way dark.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess we're not doing that. Whatever. All right. Let's see if we can get a different light source in here.
Oh my God!
Let's go with that
Turn
one.
It down.
I like
Turn
that
it down.
one.
That is so bright.
Okay.
All right. Cool.
Oh, that's
okay.
That'll work.
Yeah.
I hope. All right. So we got table of contents right there. Little guy running away from a bunch of clowns and shows all the table contents. It's the introduction. It says escape is a joke, and I'll read that to you guys. So it says, deep in the dead of space, polka dotted peril awaits. Completing their final planetary mining operation, the crew of the USS Interstellar, a mining vessel capable of harvesting ore on a galactic scale, prepared for the long journey back to Earth in hopes of restoring their planet's depleted resources. When the miners loaded up, they celebrated. Finally, after years of backbreaking labor, they could return home. However, as the Interstellar's warp drive engaged, a colorful energy surged throughout the ship, locking out primary functions and tripping the ship's security system. Electric walls, the galaxy's worst corporate disaster. As the panic set in, the real party began. Awakened by the destruction of their planet, a sinister alien race of demonic jesters appeared within the mining vessel, slaughtering everyone. Meanwhile, emerging from the planet's debris field is the last of the mining shuttles speeds toward the departing ship before they are left behind. Inside sit several slackers who were AWOL during the planet pop. Little did they know they were about to step into a circus straight from hell.
That's so cool.
So there's that. And here's the page again. It's
got
little
USS Interstellar.
There we go.
With some asteroids.
Yeah, some asteroids.
Cool.
Says that.
Cool.
And then next page is controls. I don't need to redo those. You'll get that. How to play. I don't need to redo that. But here it is. Prick Corp. There we go. Prick Corp, and we explain to you the corporation. So it says, boasting Earth's largest and most lucrative space program, the Planetary Resource Importation Corporation is a greedy deep space mining firm with questionable methods. When Earth's resources were nearly depleted, Prick took to the stars in search of enough resources to bring their beloved planet out of the darkness, as well as make a sizable profit in the process. Their largest and oldest vessel, the USS Interstellar, was sent forth to accomplish this monumental task, but went dark just as they were about to return home.
That's pretty cool.
And the next page is Prick Assets. So we show you all the stuff that they own.
Which is people.
Which is people too. They own the people who work with it for them. Let's see. So the USS Interstellar, Earth's largest space vessel. The ship and its crew have been. Oh yeah, here you go.
That'd be cool.
Why don't you read that?
Cool,
yeah. I'll be just talking the whole time.
Yeah. When you got, so your throat's gonna get all worn out anyway.
It's already starting to.
So okay. The USS Interstellar, Earth's largest space vessel. The ship and its crew have been on countless deep space mining operations over the years. Often chastised for the vessel's method of ore extraction, a massive photon displacer mega cannon fitted to the belly of the ship. The Interstellar has provided mankind. It should have been provided for mankind.
Oh man.
Has provided mankind for
it's because I didn't have enough space to write
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Causing world leaders to turn a blind eye. For the past several years, the crew has been on a mission to rescue mankind from the brink of doom, or so they thought. Here, you can read this part. The crew.
I've just read a bunch, so...
The crew. Disgruntled and yearning for home, the crew works tirelessly to satiate their greedy corporate overlords. Filled with bright and capable individuals, this team could accomplish a lot if they weren't all dead. The PDAs. Supplied to all Prick employees, these personal data assistants are used for everything from tracking cargo to storing photos of cats. That's awesome. These PDAs are also used for communication, though messages are monitored by corporate.
So I wrote all of these.
Yeah, these are really good. I really like these.
I added as much funny as I could.
These are really funny.
So now the next page is the cosmonauts, and you got all the cosmonauts on here. If you don't know what cosmonaut is, it's the players. So Start off with Dennis, a speed demon at heart. You'll normally find him toiling away at one of the many shuttles he's busted during his numerous unauthorized joyrides.
Hey, do you want to you read like the top 3 and then I'll read the next 3?
Yeah, we'll do that because there's a lot to read.
Yep.
Jonathan, simply the best mechanic aboard the ship. His dream was to work for Prick, fixing their vessels, but their poor quality tools just made it a living nightmare. Diane, look out! Here comes the overachiever. Is the usual greeting she receives, but the numbers don't lie. She is easily the company's best material analyst. All right, next one is Dawn.
Okay, Dawn. Self-anointed tough guy. During mining expositions, he's usually doing most of the heavy lifting, although he has a tendency to sneak off and smoke weed. Remington. No book is safe from this man, often chastised for putting off important work to squeeze in reading. This bookworm has read every book aboard the ship. Earl. Beer and horses are a way of life. His way, anyhow. Keeping up miners' morale with his clever idioms, this old rodeo clown is the spirit of the team. I love that you got it in there that he's a rodeo clown.
He's a rodeo clown.
Yeah.
That was on purpose. So.
That's cool.
I wanted to make sure that we had at least one clown in the team. Let's see. So, Brett, as good of an engineer as he is a gamer, though you'll usually find him doing the latter. Easily boasting the largest game collection, his favorite is Shitty Fantasy. Savannah, which by the way, Brett would hate me for saying that because he loves Final Fantasy. So
it's like his favorite.
It's his favorite game ever. Let's see. So Savannah, forever defining the term party animal. She never misses a single one. Her lifetime goal is to throw the biggest party the galaxy's ever seen.
And she got that wish.
And she got that wish. Cody, did somebody say waifu? This anime otaku is ask this anime otaku about any form of Japanimation, and he will have your answers. Many an assignment was put off for an episode.
That's awesome.
My reading skills are beginning to lack.
Oh, you're good.
All right, you read the next one, and you have to show them the page and everything.
Okay. So we
I'll
got
show
the
them the page 'cause
crusty,
I'm closer.
the
but,
crusty bozos.
So, what are you saying in the chat?
Lol, shitty
fantasy. Where's the? There we go. All right, so Krusty Bozos is the next page.
Got all of the bozos.
And then the following page after that will be the Juggernauts. So we'll just go ahead and read.
All right,
both of
I'll
them.
start,
Go ahead and start
with the top
those
one.
top
All right,
three.
ready? The Mad Slasher. Your worst polka-dotted nightmare come true. With horrifying razor-sharp blades where his arms should be, this fiendish freak will disembowel any who have the displeasure of meeting him. And then we got the Robuster. This yoked-out clown is the definition of Arm Day. With a love for colorful balloons and metal extremities to boot, he will ruthlessly tear apart victims limb from bloody limb, especially those who pop his balloon. Colonel Crinkles. Don't let this cheery carny butter you up. Deep within his bag of sinister tricks lies hungry man-eating mutant popcorn, which he readily chucks into the unfortunate cosmonauts that foolishly underestimate him.
Awesome. Right quick before I continue, Brad's saying something. He's saying,
"I'm playing."
Yes, this is the game manual for Circus Interstellar. It comes with any physical copy.
Yep, I just got them all. Got them all there, so yeah.
Yeah, and these are our first batch ever, so they're somewhat a little rough. But when we go and make these again after the convention is done, when we go and we make these so we can sell them online, we'll go ahead and polish them up a little bit more.
We got before we go, we got these two. I can't share the thing below, but it's a Steam key. This is where this is where you can inside each manual there's going to be a Steam key. It's just a little card with a little clown.
Sorry, I'm getting nervous. I don't want you to show it because I don't want
it.
somebody to watch the video in the future, take the key, and then we go to give somebody a copy, and then they can't redeem it.
That would be terrible.
So, so
go ahead and
that comes that. Brad mentioned something.
What did he say?
He said that he's playing a Gremlins themed Donkey Kong. So when you say Donkey Kong though, are you talking like
it might be
Donkey Kong is in like the one where he plays Mario and you go up, or are you talking about like Donkey Kong like what's it called, Donkey Kong Country?
Yeah.
Are you talking about that or the other one?
While he replies,
while you're replying. So
reading.
Next one is Pinhead. Trouble juggling life's difficulties? This clown does not share your sentiments. Thanks to arms made of tentacles, she tosses wicked heat-seeking pins with relative ease. Woe to those who end up in her sights. Mr. Flower. Pulled straight from the depths of circus hell is this creepy big grin fool. A device is strapped to his back that pulls apart the chest cavity, releasing a grotesque spray of gore. Those electric walls are their friends.
That was probably my favorite clown to draw.
Oh yeah, that's this guy. In the case you guys don't know, Mr. Flower is this creepy SOB. You can't see him very well because the camera will not readjust on me for some reason.
He's a super skinny, tall, lanky clown.
Creepy ass mofo.
I based him off of the Revenant from Doom.
I forgot you did that.
Yeah.
Actually.
And so, except he's got like little pinpointed feet.
Yeah.
And
walks on stilts
basically.
basically.
And he's got this big old contraption attached to his chest cavity that like rips it open and spews out blood that pushes you into the electric walls and stuff.
And other clowns into you, or you, or vice versa.
Or into a juggernaut.
Yeah, or into a juggernaut. So, next one is Melting Bozo. Resembling a very sad-looking ice cream cone, this speedy little bugger is sure to bring a frown to your face. Keep a steady aim, because this clown knows his way around a tiny bicycle and will happily run you down with it. Next one is that one down there.
You got the Jumping Jester. Look out below! Leaping down upon unsuspecting cosmonauts is this bounding buffoon. The blood from his body fuels his lower half, giving him a spring to his step. Jugglernaut. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Ever hungry and looking for a meal is this oversized freak of nature. These crusty abominations are the true ringleaders of this nightmarish carnival, and you look pretty tasty. That's good.
I like that one.
Bloater. The cake might be a lie, but rest assured, this rotund jester has no shortage of pies. Pulled straight from his innards, these unsavory delicacies are thrown with tremendous force, usually at some poor, unfortunate cosmonaut. All right, go ahead and start with the jug. Now we're on the Juggernauts.
And I'm going to reply to Papa Brad right quick. He says that it's the 1981 Donkey Kong, but it's skinned the Gremlins.
Okay.
That's great.
I've
That's
seen that
awesome.
a few times. Over at the convention, people are always selling those hacked carts. I think it'd be cool to pick one up this year.
That would be cool. There was one that I wanted to get. It was just Castlevania, but it was reskinned to be God of War.
Yeah.
It looked cool, but the problem was that but the reason we ended up not getting it was because it was too much like Castlevania.
Yeah,
some of the creatures they just straight up left. Yeah, all they really did was reskin a couple of things.
Yeah, you were just Kratos.
But I love those either way, especially when they go the extra mile and they make it like everything is reskinned.
I love that. Like my favorite is when they use like the game mechanics. The mechanics, and they use the game, but then they make their own levels, they make their own sprites for enemies and stuff.
Well,
those are my
originally
favorites.
when you were going to say mechanics, I thought you were also going to say that they incorporate some of the mechanics from that actual game it's based on.
Oh yeah, that's even better.
That's even better. You remember
like,
what was it on our arcade cabinet? We have a modded like what are they called?
The StarCraft.
The StarCraft one, but it's like those
shoot 'em ups.
The shoot 'em ups where you're like the little airplane,
like
it's like the bullet hells.
Yeah.
But what was really cool about that one was that they incorporated some of the mechanics from StarCraft in there. So you have a shield around your ship. You've got your actual ship health after you run your shield.
And you've got the bunkers.
Bunkers.
They had soldiers in them, and when you blow up the bunkers, soldiers appear outside of it and shoot at you.
And however many soldiers that were actually in it shooting at you are in the bunker.
That was cool. That was really cool.
And there was a bunch of other stuff too that I was like, wow, that was a cool way to blend StarCraft with a bullet hell shoot 'em up.
Mission Craft.
It was called Mission Craft. I wish they had a better name, but it was still cool. It was
dumb name, but that's fine. It should have been just called StarCraft Arcade or something cool.
Maybe something like to do with the flying.
Yeah, what's the name of that ship in StarCraft?
No, the thing was that you remember when you choose your ship, you choose either Terran, Protoss, or so you could really base off that.
About that. Yeah.
Either way, though, they could have had a cooler name. It was a cool game, though. There's a little more. He says the Juggernauts are awesome, which they are. They're super cool.
This.
Each time you play a game, discover something new. Humor is good. The messages, awesome. I'm really happy to see you reading those.
Brad, you're gonna really dig the new update that I'm working on. It's a little update, so it's not really, you know. I when I made that final patch, I thought that was gonna be the final thing.
Technically, it was the
final
massive
patch. But now, you know, we're doing a couple of small guys and little hot fixes and stuff. And the new one, I added a few more cheat codes, and I modified the cheat code menu to be more readable. And so when a cheat code's locked, you can actually figure out how to unlock it now. The game will tell you.
Mm-hmm. No more guessing.
No more guessing. And I added a little bit of a surprise, or I should say I'm adding a little surprise
Hey, what's up, AJ?
to the final boss fight of the game. So when the new patch is available, I'll let everyone know, and then go give it a try. It's gonna be badass.
Even if you're enjoying the current version, definitely pick up the update, because it will change the final part of the game. It will change that boss and make him so much better.
Absolutely.
So yeah, definitely check it out. All right. Oh, let's get back to it.
What's up, AJ?
What's up, AJ?
How you doing, dude?
So just so you know, AJ, right now we are reading. We went and made a manual for the physical copies of our game, and I'm going through the manual right now. We are on the Juggernauts page, and I'm just reading it all off because a lot of you guys aren't going to get to see this until we make them available online to purchase. So,
and we are getting towards the end by way of the time. Because we want to join Rascal, and then we have to. But
so
I'll finish this up a little bit further.
So it's okay for probably okay if we join in later.
Hey, Impa just joined.
Hey, Impa.
What's up, Impa?
So next page, the Juggernauts. This page you can't see it very well because that light. There it is. All right. So Deadpan is the first of the Juggernauts. It says the first of the Juggernauts to board the ship. The cosmonauts' efforts were nothing but a laugh to this cruel joker. Think you've got what it takes to make this fiend crack? Go ahead and read the next one. Stitches.
This ugly monstrosity was nearly torn apart when the cosmonauts began fighting back, but their efforts were for naught. The clowns patched him up in the med bay, and he won't go down so easily this time.
Yeah. Next one is Wart. Full-on cake and cosmonauts. This plump abomination has probably eaten more of the crew than any of its fellow Juggernauts. Will you put an end to his buffet or become his dessert?
That's so awesome.
Next one. Yeah, you're okay.
Impulse. One thing I really like about these clowns so far, when we were breaking it down and stuff into these, it really feels like they're good progression. Like we start with a very simple Juggernaut. Then we got a Juggernaut that's like that first Juggernaut, but he's all torn up and he's missing a horn.
And he has experience now.
And he's like more of a veteran because he's like experienced battle or whatever. And then you got Wart, who he's like big and fat and like clearly is like formidable. Doing well for himself and is formidable because he's eaten so many cosmonauts. And then Impulse, who I'm getting to right now, he's like the intelligent one, and he's like, and he's cybernetically enhanced himself and everything. And then Vile, who he looks like a king, and he's even got that strong jaw to make him like big and bad.
Tough.
So, anyway, Impulse, this Juggernaut's a bit of a scientist himself. Arriving to the science bay, he turned himself into a modern-day Frankenstein's monster. This hideous bastard's ready to make you his next experiment.
That's awesome. And the final one, Vile. Make way for the king. This ruthless monarch is the true ringleader of the polka-dotted invasion. With the ability to create clones of himself, he is a force to be reckoned with. Long live the king.
That's so cool.
So,
all right, what's the next page?
Next page is, and I'll read your guys' comments in a minute. But it's next page is you can't read that. Upgrade chips, and it shows all the upgrade chips and the power ups, and I'm just gonna read that word because I can't read it through the thing. Guns.
Yeah.
Power ups and guns. Hypos. No, I'm sorry. Power ups and guns.
Yeah. The top
one says hypo.
3 are hypos, and then you got your ion cutters.
Yeah. So, all right, let me read the comments right quick, and then we'll get back to it.
Pass it over, and I'll quickly...
Oh, yeah, go ahead. Yep. You could actually start it off, but wait.
Yeah, when you're all good.
Yeah. So, I'm working out some...
And these are the last 2 pages.
That's so funny. You're all good, Impa. No worries. Okay, cool. And everybody's just saying hi. All right, go ahead.
So then we got.
These
are the last 2 pages.
Do we want to read off those other ones or?
No, the other ones.
Probably not. They're just
the upgrades and stuff.
Just simple.
There's not really any.
Like
there's not flavor text. That one is mostly just exactly explaining what they do. Okay, this one's funny though, so I would like to show this. So that we got our other goodies, and we got med kit, trauma kit, extra life, and upgrade chip boxes. And then this other page, or upgrade tanks. This other page is all the scores of the game. So like, you got all the clowns on one side, and then all the other stuff on the other side. So, I'll go ahead and start on medkit.
Okay.
So medkit, not feeling so hot. Clowns got you feeling down. Just want an excuse to take some narcotics. This'll patch you up for 1 HP.
The next one is the trauma kit. Sick of dying? Want some of that good stuff? Grab one of these babies, and you'll be feeling at the top of your game. Full heal plus 1 HP extra.
Extra life. Dying a lot? Electric walls too hard? If a game over is in your foreseeable future, consider snagging one of these bad boys. Grants an extra life.
I love that one so much.
That was pretty good.
And then the upgrade tanks. Want to keep breathing? Hold on, my tongue is all twisted.
I gotta get water.
Want to keep breathing oxygen a little bit longer? Death just not your style? Head over to one of these contraptions and try your luck to earn an upgrade chip. That's that. So, and that's basically it. So then after that, you've got he already showed you the score page, but you got credits. Credits, and you can't see it, but there's a laser sight that goes between him and the clown. You can't really see it. And then it just says, all of the credits. Mm-hmm. And then the next couple pages is, you got a blank page of notes right there, because we love those in manuals. And then you just get 2 extra pages of notes because we needed to fill space.
Yeah. But hey, so it's all right because there's a lot of stuff to take notes of in the game.
Yeah, you could straight up. What you could do with the notes on this that I would be doing is there's all those cheat codes in the game that you would normally have to either take a picture with your phone or whatever. You could just record them in the notes section.
Just said it right there. Cheat codes.
Yep, cheat codes. That's exactly it. Yep. Makes it easy and also gives you an excuse to write in the book. So. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's that, and then you got your little, I gotta block it, but you got your little Steam key thing down here, and you can only see a corner, and I'm only gonna show you the corner, but there's a little white box here with the Steam key on it, and these are all inside
this baby.
This baby, and when you pull out the book, you see the whole art of the book. Can you see it well, Matt? I can't see it. And then the little Circus Interstellar.
Which
USB drive?
That one's right side up. We went and printed off like 10 more or something like that. Yeah. And those ones we flipped the logo so it's actually right side up.
Yep. So there you go. That's what it'll look like when you first open it. And yep. So I'm so happy with these. It's so cool.
I'm
so
stoked.
Cool.
I'm hoping that people at the convention love it just as much as we do.
I added a couple extra goodies onto the USB drives, and so there's stuff like, okay, you got the game, then you got the iArcade version as the zip file for that, and I know not a lot of people are going to use that, but I put it on there anyway for anyone who does have an iArcade. Yeah. And you got the comic, the digital version of the comic book on there, as well as what were the other things? Oh, that's right. Concept art for each of the clowns is on there. I also put some old footage of like really, really old stuff that I found on my computer for like Circus Interstellar. It's ancient. There's no main menu. It's exactly it's called Killer Clowns, and it looks. It's really cool to look at because it's nothing now like it was, but you can see the bones in there, and it's really cool.
It's super cool.
And then then I added a playable version of the beta, because I found that too, and that version that was actually playable. It was an executable, so I put that on there too, so you can play the full game, the full new version, and then you can play if you wanted to. You can go back and check out what it used to be. in the beta version.
Yeah.
So that's cool. That's a couple extra little goodies. I'll see if I can add a couple more.
No, Impa, it is not a cartridge. This is a USB drive, and it's 8 gigabytes. And you can just after you pull the game off, if you don't want to leave the game on, if you don't want to leave the game on it, and you could use it as just a regular flash drive.
But if you want to, even so, if you were to keep the game on there, you'd still have a few gigabytes worth of space on that thing. So yeah, just like a kind of nice little bonus is that you get like just a usable USB drive that's labeled with Circus Interstellar.
She meant the container.
The container.
Yes. Okay. You know what? Are you sure you know what a USB is? No, but
speaking of cartridge, I want to get a hold of the Ever.
I was gonna say we're gonna put it on the we're gonna try to put it on Ever Arcade. And we're gonna try to put it on the Atari VCS, but Atari VCS doesn't have a.
They don't do
right.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's just all
I don't know.
digital.
We're gonna have to look to see if they have anything for indies to make like physical copies of their games, because I would love a physical copy of Circus Interstellar on the VCS.
Atari,
that would be so cool.
That'd be so cool.
But I'm not betting on it. I'm betting that one's probably gonna be digital. And I know the Evercade is physical copies.
Yes,
so,
and they are straight up cartridges.
Yeah, so it's so cool.
That'd be so
I
cool
cannot
to
wait.
make it on that.
But I haven't contacted those guys yet for that. But there is a little something special that I remembered with talking about the Ever Arcade, or the Evercade, is in a few minutes we're going to be getting off the stream here, because we're going to be joining Rascal and Shotgun Sean on their show, That Gaming Show, where they will be doing a giveaway for an Evercade on their show, as well as I think a couple other things.
Can we join in on that giveaway? Is that okay? Like, because we're part of the we're gonna be like technically part of the show. Can we join in on that? Because I want to earn an Evercade. I want it.
Oh yeah, I already told them. I was like, I'm joining in on that giveaway. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna I really want an Evercade.
If we get an Evercade, it would like save us the time.
Kinda. You know, we'd still have to get modded. Like we'd have to get it to where we could, test and everything on it.
Oh man, well that's a good point. But I mean,
we'll see.
Maybe it would be one step closer. Either
hopefully
way,
that'd be awesome.
I would love it.
I would love that.
So,
but
that's basically it, right?
Do we have anything else we want to add? We talked about Unreal and what was going on there. We talked about the new manuals and showed all that off. Earlier we were mentioning that we got an update on the cabinet art for the Circus Interstellar cabinet that we're building.
Yeah,
that's gonna be really awesome. They said that they could have it it's in shipping right now, and it will probably be here because they gave it like the 2-day, I think they call it expediency.
Super cool of them, by the way. They didn't make us pay for it either. They just were like, they knew that we needed it expressed now, to them that we needed it as soon as possible because
before
the
October,
convention that we're showing it off at is going to be in October. And
they were just
were like, oh yeah, we'll make sure you guys get it. And then when they sent it, they were like, hey, we put 2-day shipping on there and didn't charge you guys for it, so don't worry,
guys.
If you need, wow, amazing.
It was awesome. If you need freaking cabinet art, guys, check out Escape Pod. Escape Pod Online, I think, is what they're called. I'll show their website right quick. Those guys are awesome.
Fantastic.
And they're really easy to like work with and everything.
Let's
and
swap scenes. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I guess I should have waited for you to do that.
And then so Escape Pod Online. These guys are awesome. They had some really good deals. It was nice and affordable. They have a lot of options. You can customize your own.
Anybody can. You don't have to be a big business. You don't have to be a business like ours. You can go and make cab art however you want.
Yeah, it's awesome. And we're gonna be putting
goblins.
Yeah, there's kind of what they look like when they come out. But it's gonna be cool, guys. I can't wait to put this together. I'm gonna stream it, you guys will be able to watch me attempt to put it together. I'll try to get maybe see if like B Kong or anyone else might be interested in joining us live on that one, so we can I can kind of pick their brain and also just BS about arcade stuff with them. So that's gonna be really cool. So check these guys out if you guys are wanting to do any kind of arcade cabinet stuff. they're really good. They got a great support online and stuff, and they just really care about the products that they make. They're really
So
cool guys. So yeah,
they're awesome.
yeah. So anything else you want to talk about, bro? Oh, oops, camera. There we go.
No, not really. That's basically it. So why do you look so hangry? Oh, I'm not hangry. I don't know. I guess I just have a resting bitch face. No, I'm not hangry.
It's because he's so excited to get that Evercade on Rascal's or that gaming show's live stream right now.
That's exactly it. Yeah, I'm hangry for some Evercade.
Yeah. Well, you want to talk about anything else?
No.
No? Oh. Well, we are going to be doing more streaming now that Matt set up his. He set up the streaming on our arcade cabinet.
With that, so I was talking about the bezel already. I think I mentioned it, but I got carried away just talking about the bezel. On our stream, so those of you that watched it, there was no like border or anything. I just went and made a border for that stream. So when I go to stream, hopefully tonight, you guys will see it, and it looks awesome. It's straight up. It's the bezel for the Circus Interstellar arcade cab. I just took the art that I sent to them and I made it the frame, and it looks awesome. It makes you feel like you're watching an arcade cabinet. It's really
super cool. It's super cool, and he put his all into it. Matt did such a good job with the cabinet art. You guys are gonna love it.
It's cool.
He even did this really cool way of like splitting the image up by using. Well, I don't want to spoil the whole thing, but he did make it. It's very thematically, like cool.
It fits the clown theme. It's really
the clown theme, and also
and the electricity.
The electric walls. Yeah,
it's really fun. Yeah, you guys will probably like it. We'll be going and making an entire video on it when we go to put it together.
Yeah,
so
it's gonna be awesome. You guys are gonna like it.
Love it. It's great.
Like I said, I'll do a live stream of that when we go to do it. Gotta do some kind of housekeeping right now. We got. We basically almost have everything ready for the convention and stuff, but there is a couple more things that we need to buy. We need to do a couple things like
what was it again?
Well, I can't remember off the top of my head. I got a list. We
got most of the stuff. I think I just ordered the last of the signs for our table.
Yeah. If you guys want to help at all with that, we have a coffee account where if you feel like you would like to, you can donate a couple bucks there, and it all really helps. Last time it paid for what was it? It paid for all of. There was something we bought.
I remember it was $50.
Yeah,
because that's all we got. We got $50.
For it was something along the lines of like it paid for like all these.
Yeah, it paid for all those. For sure.
Or at least it paid for all the paper inside, which was pretty expensive when I printed it all out. So that was extremely helpful, and we really appreciated it.
Yeah, and so if anybody wants to do that, head on over to the coffee.
Yep.
I really need to post some pictures of everything.
Yeah.
I've been thinking about it, and I'm like, well, no wonder like there's no activity going on
my
coffee. I haven't touched the coffee
on our coffee
forever.
Or our the Discord, because there's a lot of stuff that we've been getting like for the convention, and we need to sit down and take some pictures.
I was waiting to get everything first, so that way at once I could just do all of it.
But then it's funny because when you think about it, when you do that, it's like they get one day of just just pour it all out.
Exactly.
While before it's like, okay, we can share it now and then we're still figuring out the social media stuff and everything. So we're really getting it down, but
But I'll have to go and post pictures showing off the stuff we bought on
I think
the
you guys
coffee.
are gonna like them. Yeah, you guys are gonna love them. It's really cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
So we got our game Circus Interstellar is available right now on itch.io as well as Steam. And I'm working to get it on other pages like I was going to say the Epic Games Store, but Epic Games has just pissed me off so much that I don't even know if I want to put we might just put it on there anyway, but I don't know. That's a hard one because I just don't know if I support them.
For those of you who missed it, it's because they went and removed every Unreal game.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go in depth on it because we already did.
Yeah,
but
you can always check the earlier part of the video to learn more about that. But so anyway, we're working to put it on that. You know, we appreciate any kind of Steam reviews or anything that you guys can drop. Those of you who have played the game and really enjoyed it, we would really appreciate if you would like drop a little review for the game, as it helps.
Some of them already have like it.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah, and it's so cool. I love reading your guys' like reviews and everything. And yeah, it's just really cool, and I really appreciate it. But you know,
if we get more reviews, that would be
more
awesome.
Reviews. It helps.
Great.
You know, it's nice and fun to read, and I really, you know, enjoy seeing what other people think about the game. But it also helps with the algorithm, so that our game pops up on other people's pages and stuff on Steam. And you know, it just really goes a long way. What else we got? We're gonna meet us over.
If you're going to if you're gonna go to the Portland Retro Gaming Expo, we're gonna be there.
That's gonna be October 13th through the 15th. But of course, I think they're only keeping the stores open on the 14th and the 15th. I think 13th is just for setup, but they have the arcade open all day. So you know, there's that.
If anybody's going there, we will see you there.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, and you can pick up, you know, you can come chat with us. We're going to have the arcade cabinet over there where you guys can play on a legit Circus Interstellar cabinet.
T-shirts.
We got T-shirts. We got really cool T-shirts. We got physical copies of the game. By the way, I got the stack sitting right here.
And the comics.
Yeah, there we go. So that's it right there. We got the physical game. We got the comic books and stuff.
And we got those cool pins that we showed you guys.
I think actually the comic books are right here too.
Yeah,
we got the comic books.
Last time, but go ahead and
we got the comic books. We got all these coloring pages we'll be giving away over there too.
And party hats.
Yeah,
there's party hats there
coloring
too.
pages of the cover art.
And those are free.
These are just give outs.
As well as the party hats, they'll be free too.
And then and then we got all of the comic accounts. And we got all the comic books and stuff. We're gonna have those on sale as well. And these came out really good.
They feel good.
Yeah. Quickly pan through that while I put this away.
Yeah, we'll just flip through it right quick. Lightning speed. All right, here we go. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
it's super cool. You guys are gonna really like it.
Boom! There's a cool page. No, not that one. Oh, boom! There's another cool page. But yeah,
that's one of my favorites. Cause I love the
clown laugh up there.
Yeah, so cool.
Really neat. But
you guys are gonna really like.
Yeah, you guys would probably really dig that.
So
they're commenting. So you're gonna be our juggler over there. Cool. Well, we need that info. So if you want to pop on by, you can juggle in front of us. And remember, you have to balance on a ball too. So.
Yeah,
don't forget the ball.
That's in the contract.
You have to buy your own ball. We're not gonna buy it for you.
Yeah, because we're pricks.
Because we're cheap. Let's see. And then she says, "I've never felt any jealousy toward anyone living in Oregon until now." That's funny.
So, is there anything else we missed?
Hold on. You're asking for too much. I can hardly balance my own. Well, you're just gonna have to figure it out. But yeah, that's it. Not really much else to add.
Okay. Meet us over on Rascals. I mean, I don't know if we're going to be live on there, but we're going to join their chat. But remember...
Thomas is just coming in.
Oh, man, Thomas.
You missed it, Thomas. You missed it.
Quickly, Thomas, you're going to love the new update that I'm doing to the game, man. I added all those cheat codes that we were talking about on Discord, and I also I'm in the middle of doing a really cool update to the final boss of the game. So I'll let you guys know when all that's up and everything. You guys are going to really like that.
And Thomas, just because you missed it, we made little booklets for the physical copies. I'll just flip through it. I'm not going to read it because if you want to see the more in depth, just go and watch this video once we stop being live. And we go through the whole booklet. So I'm just kind of skipping through it. Boom. Boom, boom. It's actually got a nice chunk of stuff, and it tells you everything about the game. And
such a pain cutting.
Tried to write it in a really funny way, so
it's awesome.
and it was a pain
So-
to ride it. Yeah, he's right.
I'm
He's
sorry,
right about
go
that.
Where'd
Yeah.
the paper go?
This one doesn't have one because this one's ours.
Oh, that's
This
ours?
one's
Okay, right on. All right, guys. So,
hang on a minute.
you going to read them?
Yeah. They're talking right now. Final boss, awesome. It's great, dude. What's cool about the thing at the final boss is it's something we were gonna add in to Super, and we're kind of like slipping it into this game right quick, and then we'll just when we make Super, we'll just make it even
Just
better.
revamp it even more.
Yeah. We'll revamp all the boss fights.
You guys are going to love it. So.
Yeah, and it says, was he Spyway? I sent you guys a clip of that thing.
I know
was
exactly
fine,
what
please.
Impa's talking about. I did
Oh,
not
okay.
see the bug, so she sent me a clip so I can see if it is a bug or if it's supposed to
Shit,
happen.
I hope
so.
it's not another freaking bug.
I have
Right.
never seen anything like what I was thinking she was describing, so we'll see. I'll check it out. So anyway, thanks guys for watching. This is Ettin, the two-headed monster,
Two-headed giant.
Clocking out.
That is not what
we
we
are.
say.
We are. We are phasing out.
Phasing out.
And we'll catch you guys later.
See
Have
you
an
guys.
awesome day, guys.
Psyched.
Psych. Get psyched.
It's psyched. Signing out.